What's up, everybody? My motors came in today for my GEP210 rebuild with the iFlight Tachyon 2306 2450 kV motors. I picked up a 4-pack of them from Amazon. They were 52 bucks. So what is that, about like $13 per motor? Price was really good. Hopefully they'll be as good as what the specs are like. So let's have a quick look at the motors here. They do come in these nice tubs, like most of the iFlight stuff seems to be coming in as well. Inside of the box we have the motor, and looks like we have a bag of screws as well. Let's get this motor out of the box here. So again, this is a 2306 motor. That means that the stator diameter is 23 millimeters and the stator height is 6 millimeters. They are meant for 4S lipos. They can run on 3S if you're running a 6-inch prop. You can also run them on 5S with some less aggressive props, but my plan is to run these on 4S. In the screw baggie here, we do get 4 6-millimeter bolts, M3, and 1 nylon lock nut, so we can secure our props onto the top. The wire length here does come up to 150 millimeters, so this should be plenty of wire to get these attached into the GEP210 and onto my new ESC, 4-in-1 ESC that we just talked about in my last video. These motors are supposed to give you about 1,500 grams worth of thrust per motor if you're running it on a 50-45 prop. They are made out of 70-75 grade aluminum, just like the 1108s that we talked about a few days ago. And they do also have a naked bottom to reduce weight, and there is also a wire guard here, which is supposed to keep the wires from getting into the motor windings. They also have a hex bolt instead of a C-clip on the bottom for EC maintenance, and they do state that the motors have been balanced. You can see there is some balancing material on the inside to keep everything going. The windings on these things are single strand copper wire, 220 degrees C ratings, and the magnets are supposed to be N52H tegular magnets. So a little bit stronger magnet. They are not too bad. They're a little bit notchy, but they feel really good. They do also have low internal resistance. The shaft is made out of 420 stainless steel. It is also hollow. I did check on the hollowness and was able to get 15 millimeters worth of room on the inside, so I don't think that they're completely hollow, as I don't think that the set screw would be responsible for the rest of the space inside here. So let's take a look at what these suckers weigh. So we are coming in at 34 grams. If we add on the locking nut, come out at 34.4. Let's give them a quick measurements here as well. So as I mentioned, the stator is 23 millimeters, but the actual outside does come in at 28.8, and our height comes in at 20 millimeters. Yes, definitely it's going to be a lot better. So these things are going to be replacing my old DYS 1806 motors, which were 2300 kV. I've already pulled them out of the GEP. Kind of see the difference in size there. They're definitely a lot beefier of a motor. These old ones I could only run on 3S. For the weight of the frame, they weren't really all that fast, so I'm definitely expecting a lot better performance out of these 2306s. GEP210 rebuild, I've gotten as far as basically stripping the entire frame down to bare bone carbon and the standoffs. So far I've got 3 of the motors installed. You can see that they are a very nice fit. They fit exactly along the curvature of the arms, so that's about as large of a motor as you can put on here, unless you want the motors to stick out. So definitely going to be a lot better of a GEP210 than my previous build with those 1806 and one-shot 125 motors. Shouldn't be much longer. I still have a little bit of parts to get because of the height. I needed to order some other standoffs and screws and nuts and miscellaneous items to get this all built out. So hopefully another week I'll be able to get everything in here. And of course, as long as the weather stays nice, which has been absolutely horrible right now, I haven't been able to fly for an entire week. We'll get this sucker out on the open, see what it can do, and I'll give you my final thoughts on the iFlight Tachyon 2306 2450 kV motors. Thanks for checking out my post here. Please do follow along. Go ahead and subscribe so you can see the flight footage that'll be coming up here soon. Any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Click that like button if you liked it. Thanks for checking out my video, and have a wonderful day.